we're doing. Yeah, a little elbow. I don't know if it was the elbow or helmet or the ground, but lost some feeling in my hand. Just hit the funny bone nerve and went to throw the ball and just had no feeling in the hand. So it's a tough one.
So you had that a couple weeks ago, right?
Yeah, on the left one. Yeah, funny bones.
I know we say it all the time. You've been playing here for 7 years, but how cold was it out there today?
It was pretty cold. You know, it's nothing that we haven't experienced before. But you gotta find a way. You know, it's cold for them too.
Josh, did that feeling return to your hand, or like how did you feel comfortable going back out there?
Yeah, I mean, it took a good 5 to 10 minutes of just making sure, trying to get some blood flow back in there and some activation. You know, when it's cold like that too, the more you leave it out, the whole hand gets. So it was a weird feeling. Just glad it's gone now.
James cooked 100 yards. How much did that 46-yarder sort of spark the entire sideline?
No, it was huge. It was huge. He's been so good for us this year, and he's been running the ball extremely hard. You know, that was huge for us.
What did New England do today to make things kind of difficult for you out there?
Yeah, they played a lot of man. They came up. They got their hands on. They were, you know, undercutting some of our crossing routes, and you know, that's something we'll look at and try to get some counters to. But I mean, that's a better team than their record shows. You know, and these division games are tough. It's someone that we're used to, and they've seen us quite a bit over the last few years, and they came out ready to play today.
Josh, was there any doubt that you would go back in the game during that time when Mitch was warming up and you were shaking your hand out a good bit on the sideline? Just take us through that time.
Yeah, just depending on when we got the ball back. Fortunately, it was a longer drive where I was able to get some feeling and sensation back in the hand. But you know, if we got a sudden change, I probably wouldn't have been out there.
Can we assume that the blooper ball, that was right after you got hurt, right? Or did the ball just slip out of your hand?
No, it was the play after. Yeah, it was.
Yeah, the play after. We can assume that that's what the problem was there?
Yes.
The elbow was...
Yeah, it was more so I had no feeling in the hand.
Okay.
Yeah. It's hard to throw without feeling in your hand.
Why'd you try?
Huh? I don't know. Could have called a timeout, but hindsight.
Josh, you guys have just, scored more than 30 points in every game since October 14. When the offense isn't clicking, is it almost a surprise? Maybe it takes a little bit longer to kind of get back in that rhythm?
I mean, yeah, we got to find a way. Got to come out in the first half ready to play, and I don't think that's something that we did great today. Missed some opportunities. Wish I had a few back. That's every game, but you know, glad that our defense and our special teams could step up. They scored on defense, obviously, and we won the turnover battle again. And it's, you know, complimentary football, and our defense had our back today.
Can you talk about Campbell, a big play? How much juice did that give you guys, re-energize?
Big. I mean, that's anytime you get an interception in the end zone when they're down there, it's a huge momentum swing.
Seemed like an unusual day for Khalil and your connection. You guys have had such a good connection throughout the season. What were you seeing there, and what gave you the trust to keep going back to him late in the game?
Yeah, I mean, he's as consistent as always. You know, I'm never going to drop my head or have any doubts when I'm throwing him the ball. That goes for all the guys. So, again, it's something that we'll keep working, and I got nothing but trust in all those guys.
Josh, it's late in the year, but is there, when it comes to the chemistry with certain guys, Keon in particular and Amari, are you still working out some things with those guys?
Yeah, always working. Feel like we can definitely be better there. In the pass game as a general, as a total today, wasn't our best effort. So something we'll learn from.
The league sets it up for these division games at the end, and you mentioned, like, these guys have seen you a lot. You got another one next week and another one after that. What is it like in these games when they know you pretty well, you know them, and no matter what the records are, this is the way these games seem to end up?
Yeah, and I think it's, you know, we're at a weird spot right now where, you know, we're still fighting for the 1 seed, but we don't control our own destiny. And as an offense, it's how much are we willing to show? Are we wanting to go extreme and show everything in our arsenal? You know, when there's a line that you got to toe. But at the end of the day, you know, we're just trying to go 1-0 each week and find a way to win against these guys.
Josh, what would it mean to finish the season undefeated here at home?
That'd be awesome. That's something that Coach McDermott always preaches, is defending our turf. And we love when the crowd can get into it. They forced a few delayed games and false starts today, and that's because we've had success at home, and we're looking to keep it going. We got a good team in the Jets coming here next week, Hall of Fame quarterback, and we got to be ready to go. Thank you, guys.